welcome. Welcome to this space. I hope that you can see me well. I was trying out some things with the camera. Hey, it's your birthday. It's your birthday tarot reading with the emphasis on the cards, and I do oracle cards as well. However, I channel directly from source, my higher self, your intuitive messages coming through as well. And I get songs in my head, I get videos played out in my mind, I see things, I smell things, I sense on all levels. So sometimes there can be a lot of information coming through, and if you feel like you are not catching up to the information, you can always pause it, you can always digest it, and you can always slow it down as well. However, if you also feel like this is certain snippets that you're picking up on and others you're not, then that's for you as well. Those snippets, those parts that you can hear that stay with you, that resonate with you, those are for you. And remember, this is a general reading, so for all the Aquarian sun, moon, rising, Venus, for you. So if it doesn't resonate 100%, don't worry. A personal reading is always a lot more in depth. And if you do want to book one of those with me, you can do that by emailing me through the email that I post below the video in the description. And what else? Yeah, if you want to have a broader perspective on what's to come in February season and in your season, always make sure to check your sun and your moon and your rising and your Venus, especially if we talk about love, finances, or any other, health related matters, I would say. Why do I do health? Well, to feel good about oneself as a part of that Venusian energy, right? Maybe we should start there, actually. I just feel like the Venusian energy has touched your spirit. So, what does that mean? It doesn't mean only to make yourself beautiful, because you are beautiful all in all, no matter the way that you present yourself. However, Aquarius, it also talks about what you surround yourself with. Not only how you pamper yourself, but what you surround yourself with. What is your direct surrounding? Because Venus governs Taurus and it governs Libra. So it speaks about the people that we have in our vicinity, the people that we are directly linked with. Do they make us feel good about ourselves, basically? Do they make us feel receptive, or are we receptive enough so that we can receive what they are giving to us, so that we can feel extra pampered and beautiful? Also, the things that you have around you, does it make you feel beautiful? What does your home look like? What is your work environment like? Is it a stressful, hectic work environment? Well, can you just buy yourself some flowers and put them in a vase in your office? Do you have time to take a walk outside in nature? Could you put on a shirt that makes you feel beautiful? Or perhaps, put some music on in your headphones when you have a break and just sit back and just enjoy that beautiful essence of music, that vibrancy that it brings you and that it makes you feel beautiful. So I feel like it was also speaking about snippets, right? Because there was something in there in the beginning when I was talking about receiving the message. It's like certain parts will stand out, and those parts I want you to receive fully. So it's something about that too in February season for you. And overall in your Aquarian energy, right? In your Aquarian season, there will be bits and pieces that will stand out. And I want you to take these pieces and bits and put them into you, however that applies to you. Just receive them deeper. It could be moments that makes you just stop and listen and feel deeper. It can be, situations that puts you in a state of being that you really want to treasure. And it's ultimately about that, right, Aquarius? It's about how you feel inside. How do you feel inside? Maybe I should just ask you that and you can answer that question for yourself. How do you feel now that you are growing? Just like a flower, we're growing, right? And on our yearly, like on our solar return, it's evident that we are growing. We're all growing older, right? We're all growing up. The inner child also has to grow up. Parts of it, at least, not all of it, right? And so, how does it feel to grow? Do you have growing pains? How can you approach them? How can you receive yourself deeper? How can you receive your message clearer? I'm hearing too, because it can also relate to how do you speak to yourself? What do you project out into the world that gets back around to you like a boomerang? I'm hearing like a boomerang. So there's something in that about like speaking love to yourself, and you'll receive love by listening. Giving love to yourself, like, and to others, you'll receive the gifts. If you give yourself permission to pamper yourself, not only on the physical, like direct body, but also like your home environment, like I said, your work environment, the people you have around you. If you give yourself permission to receive that deeper, it will reciprocate and it will produce endorphins, but also it'll make you feel better about yourself. You will feel beautiful. You will feel strong. You will feel healthy. You will feel vigilant. You will feel handsome, whatever that, whatever you want to apply to you. All right, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Aquarians. Now it's time to dive into the cards, and I'm going to do a 4-card spread to begin with. And in this 4-card spread, we'll have all the different weeks of February, or if you want to apply it to the whole Aquarian season as well, you can do that. So 4 different chapters, but I'll talk about it as in weeks. Starting like yesterday, right? And then we're going to go deeper into it. And there's something too I want to mention because I feel it. Sorry. Somebody call me. I feel it. And I feel it like watching myself here, and just I pick it up, and it's like about being a little bit afraid to show it all. To the world around you. Maybe you feel extra vulnerable. Maybe you are extra self-conscious about yourself right now, Aquarius. And what you are a little bit afraid of is to like expose yourself. And I'm feeling like here in your most vulnerable space, like not only your heart space, but your belly too. And what do animals do when they show that they are submissive to another animal? They lay on their back, or two humans. They lay on their back and they expose their belly, right? And they expose their chest because that's their most sensitive, fragile parts of them. And there's something about you exposing yourself in a way that makes you feel a little discomfortable, uncomfortable, I would say, and a little bit I'm hearing discombobulated. I don't even know what that means because it's not my native tongue. But if you know what discombobulated means, please let me know. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to write it down. Discombobulated. I don't know if it's a word. It sounds like a word. So something about that. So also make sure that when you expose yourself, you feel safe in your own skin. You feel beautiful the way you are. At least you can receive yourself the way that you are. So when you are exposed, you won't go second guessing about if somebody will receive you or see you the way that you want to be seen, because you see yourself the way that you want to be seen. You feel yourself the way that you need to be felt. Something about that too is like, dare to take the leap. It will pay off. I'm hearing the exposure is imminent. Imminent? Imminent. Like immediate. So it's like something, it's like the cloak is coming off, like boom, Something is happening. It could also be a revelation, like you're revealing yourself in some way. Sorry. The exposure is Immediate. That's the word. Immediate. So it's like some kind of cloak will come off. I'm feeling that for you big time. Could be like a birthday reveal. Could be as simple as that. You'd be like, what? This is for me? Ah! But it could also be like, oh, that's your true colors? That's how you feel? But it could be, it feels more like it has to do with you, like you feeling exposed. You feeling exposed to the point where you're like, am I good enough for this? Am I beautiful enough? Am I soft enough? Oh, what is that song? Am I soft enough? Is it more? Sorry, I can't reach that song. Is it good? Am I good enough? Well, the words is like, am I good enough? So yeah, so maybe you do want to pamper yourself to some degree to just make yourself feel better about yourself as well. It's about time, I'm hearing. It's about time, Aquarius. Because you tend to like end up here, just like Geminis and Libras. You end up here, and that's your safety mechanism, right? When it comes down to love, Venus is all about love too, and relationships. So this could be about a relationship. Let's work it out and see what it's about, y'all. So let's see what the yumminess is. So I feel actually, let's see. Yeah, so we're gonna do with these cards first. This is a Golden Art Nouveau deck, and it's funny because I do it the other way around with the other signs, but hey, why not switch it up? Yeah. All right, so the first week for my beautiful Aquarians. Well, coming out 3 cards, a little bit too much. Let's check this out. Yeah, so we have the Hanged Man. However, he's in reverse. Switching it up, seeing things from a different perspective. I also feel like the waiting is over. It's like a sudden revelation. Again, this revelation. The exposure is immediate. The exposure is immediate. There's a revelation. Something will be revealed. Something will uncloak itself for you, and you'll be like, aha. Also remember that when he's hanging there, he's extremely exposed. He's extremely exposed. Like, he has his clothes on and everything. He has no, like, writing on the wall saying who he is or how he feels. However, he's still very exposed because he's vulnerable. He's hanging there for everybody to see. And it brings me down to Odin. Odin, the one-eyed dude. the Norse god in the Norse mythology. He hanged himself upside down in the tree of life, suffering just enough so that he would actually shift perspective and see things from a different perspective. There's something in there too about suffering, like the uncomfortable parts of being exposed. It is painful. It is very painful, and that pain in itself, by keeping yourself open. I'm hearing the song Open by Yaima, I think her name is. I will link it for you. Something about being exposed puts you in a position that is highly uncomfortable, but actually also shifts your perspective. And it gives you something in return. And it gives you something in return right away. What I have here actually confirms what I'm just saying. Because it's the Empress together with the 6 of Pentacles. And the Empress, she is Venusian as much as possible, right? She's Venus embodied, literally. She is. And she talks about growth and fertility, but she also talks about what you need to receive in order to get that growth. Like, you can't just grow things out of nothingness, but you have to open up the space of nothingness to receive something so that it will grow. And it talks about reciprocity as well. Reciprocation, I'm hearing. Like, what you give is what you get back. What you reap, what you sow. Something in there. So there's something there for you to figure out. What seeds have you planted? And what will you be returning back? Like what will be returning back to you? But it feels very balanced. If this is in regard to relationship or just the way that you like communicate to the world around you, it does feel like something is like you won't wait for it. It will come right away. As soon as you figured out how to give back to yourself, how to make yourself open, receptive, and that Venusian energy. I'm not talking about you dressing up in like girly things. I'm talking about embodying that aspect of reception, receiving something all the way into your core, all the way into your heart. She is the bravest of them all because her heart is always literally out on her like sleeve. Her chest is always open, right? But that also gives her the opportunity to receive, right? Right. Let's talk about the second week, please. That's too many cards. The second week for my Aquarians. Whoops. We have the Six of Wands. So that's a great success. You will be successful. Whatever endeavor this is, whatever it is that you are receiving, whatever it is that you are sowing to be able to receive, this is a successful outcome. And if this has nothing to do with whatever happens in the first week, the second week just represents a salutation. I'm hearing something is saluting you. You're being saluted. You're up there. So it could be that just you're having a party for yourself or celebrating your birthday or your season. That could be it. But also it's about celebrating life and creativity and passion. And to some degree, actually, you know, fight. Like the fight is over, I'm hearing. Because before the Six of Wands, we have the Five of Wands, which is fight, and it is conflict. And in order for him to return to be celebrated, he has to combat something or someone, and he has to win that fight so that he can return with his head held high and his crown upon his head, I'm hearing as well. But you see, like he has to be successful in order for him to be celebrated, and the success is winning some kind of conflict, whether it is an inner conflict or an external conflict, or you're just walking away from struggle whatsoever. Like this is a really good card, especially because it's your birthday season. Let's see what's happening for the third week, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Aquarius. Six of Swords together with Ace of Wands. Interesting, you guys. Like I said, you're moving away from something that has been troublesome. Maybe this troublesome thing is what put you in the hangman position in the first place, that made you contemplate, that made you think about, that made you sit in meditation, that made you wait, that made you hesitant. All of those things that made you defend yourself or actually put you in a position where you were vulnerable and highly uncomfortable. Whatever that conflict was, whatever that trouble was, it's definitely over in February or in your season, my loves, because you have a double six here. You have a Six of Swords, and before that you had a Six of Wands. So you're definitely moving in the right direction in all matters, and both mentally and like you'll be very Victorian in your or victorious in your endeavors in passion projects, whatever that is. Because here we have the wand again, and it speaks about passion and creativity. It could also speak about you, like just, I feel like you're finally receiving it. Like it's like you're receiving an idea, or you're receiving the tool to build whatever you wanted to build, or you're receiving the power that you felt like you were lacking before. Maybe you felt like you were just tired and not being able to really do what you needed to do. But now here in the third week, you'll definitely get that. It could be drawing, it could be writing as well, but I feel more like drawing or creating or building something. It could also be passion, you know. The wand speaks about passion and lust, and sexuality to some degree, but sexuality in the form of seeding something for it to grow. Again, there's something in the analogy of like you reap what you sow. You have put down a seed, and now it's giving you immediate response, immediate success, immediate treasures, immediate new power, immediate reciprocity, immediate riches, immediate insights, immediate revelations. The exposure is immediate, and the gifts that you'll be getting in return, they are immediate as well. And there's no reason for you to wait anymore, because now it is your time, it is your season to receive it. What is the 4th week, please? This is great. What? Oh my God, guys! Look at this. Ah. You see? Who's that? Who's that girl? Na 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 na. It's your card, baby. It's your card. Aquarius. Beautiful star. Hope. Wish fulfillments. The treasure is yours. It is yours to receive. It has always been yours and has always been there, waiting for you to see it, to pick it. Not to pick it apart, my dearest. You can't pick apart your heart, I'm hearing. Which literally to me means that you can't analyze your feelings, right? You can't argue with the way that you feel. So you just want to make sure that you feel good. But it looks like you're definitely in the mode of feeling good. Baby, this is so beautiful. I'm so happy for you. I'm being drawn to this white flower. I don't know if it's jasmine, but I feel like you should definitely go smell some jasmine. Or have some white flowers around you at least. This will give you further boost of energy. Also, if you find yourself awake during nighttime, make sure to draw yourself a bath. Or just, you know, enjoy it. Like, go outside. Look at the stars, I'm hearing. Enjoy the mystery and, like, release yourself into the mystery. Completely give yourself over to the mystery, I'm hearing as well. The mystery of love, I'm hearing as well. This is beautiful, my loves. This is beautiful. I'm just curious here. I'm just looking. So yeah, so I feel like what's happened in the past has been like some kind of grief, some kind of control mechanism, some kind of fear, some kind of almost like apologetic energy, like trying to give love and receive love in an apologetic, griefful kind of way, in a controlling kind of way, which has kept things under the surface, under the sea. But the beast cannot be tamed anymore. I feel like it's that fight that was in you, the struggle was too strong and you had to put yourself in another position, or you were put in that position because you listened to your heart, you listened to the beauty and the star of hope and the love within you, I'm hearing. The star that you are. Okay, enough about that. Let's do some digging. No, but let's see some clarifications, all right, you guys? So we want to clarify the Hangman in reverse, please. Which is pretty clear already, but maybe we can get some extra insight. Hangman in reverse, please. I'm hearing the song with Elton John. I'm still standing better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor. Feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time. All right, so you're still standing. So even though you felt like everything was flipped all around, you're still standing, and now you're being ready and open to receive. We got the Knight of Pentacles with the Five of Swords. It's pretty interesting. I told you there was a conflict at the bottom of it, and the conflict looks like it's pretty much mental, but it is also about value, self-worth, and money, which in a sense is indicated here with the Empress, because she is all about worthiness and being worthy, feeling worthy enough to receive something. But also the Six of Pentacles, of course, speaks about money. How could I not see that, you know? So this could be like a money situation that flipped you around, or that will flip you around. Maybe you'll just receive less than you thought. Maybe things will cost more than you thought. Or maybe you just realize that now you have to be open on a whole new level due to an earth sign. This could be an earth sign that is younger than you. Yeah. This could be an earth sign that is younger than you, and it has to do with something that happened in the year of the tiger, which is ending now. But the year of the tiger was 2022, basically. One more card with the Five of Swords, please. See what the conflict is about. One more card. One more time. All right. It's a celebration. One more time. Yeah, the Chariot. We could have somebody that is Cancer or Cancer rising. The Chariot indicates that whatever conflict there was, that it was about movement, and it was about how fast you wanted to move. Maybe it was you or somebody else that wanted to move in different directions. I'm seeing the black and the white horse. It's like an either or kind of energy. But you were like, because you are in the hangman position, it's like you are now, no, like, I'm not going to wait around for indecisive energy. Like, I'm just going to be meditating, I'm hearing, not self-medicating like you used to do. But you're going to be meditating, you're going to be open, you're going to be receptive. And in order, like, when you are that receptive, this is what you get in return, my loves. This is what you get in return as well. So the conflict is not really conflict. It's just a matter of a disagreement, I'm hearing. Basically, who is in charge of the speed, I would say, or who is in charge of the direction that you're going. Maybe you just felt like you weren't in charge, and now you're taking charge by surrendering, which is really an interesting approach, and I would say a very enlightened approach too, my beautiful Aquarius. So that's good. Let's see what the Six of Wands is about, please. The Six of Wands. Six of Wands. One more time. Page of Swords. Yeah. I feel like this is a contract that you are making. Feel like you could be writing a contract, or you could be receiving this successful news through email or through, well, not many people get mail these days, but through mail as well. Or it could be that you're maybe, you're writing something and you get successful in a sense that you get to sign the deal that you've been longing for to sign, or you sign a contract that is really bringing you great success. Maybe you get a new job or a new position, or something is signed, the deal is signed, that it's like a humbling kind of energy. It's not like, whoa, I got it all, baby. It's more like, I did it, I got it, it's mine. And you're like, wow, it's really mine. It's really mine. Yeah. Six of Swords. What is the Six of Swords about, please? Six of Swords is about Temperance in reverse. So you could be dealing with the Sagittarius as well. We have Sagittarius, Cancer, Earth sign Taurus, as well as a little bit Libran energy. You're dealing with a lot of people. Are you running a daycare? No, anyway. So the Temperance in reverse talks about things getting out of balance, things being too much, I would say. And maybe that's also the reason why you're moving into safer waters, Things have become disbalanced, discombobulated. I'm hearing again, discombobulated. What is that word? But whatever has been out of balance is gonna be restored once you make that initial change to move away from whatever strife has been going on mentally and within you. No matter the external surroundings, it feels like you need to put your inner knife down. You need to put your inner sword down and like stop self-talking in a way that is negative, I'm hearing. I'm also feeling like you're in a hurry. I don't know why you're in a hurry, but I just feel like you're in a hurry. This could be it too. Like, somebody was in a hurry and now you're in a hurry. Or like, the rhythm was off and now it's on, or like there's something about an imbalance in relation to like, yeah, in order for you to receive, you have to be still. But once you have received what you were needing, you're like ready and able and doing it. And you're like, it just like, it kind of moves you like a wave, right? I don't know what discombobulated means. If you know what discombobulated means, please write it below. All right, what does the star represent, please? We have the Eight of Swords. One more card, please. Page of Pentacles. And we want no, actually, I feel like this. Because I got the Eight of Swords before. which talks about, again, self-limiting beliefs, negative self-talk, feeling like you're stuck, feeling like you're the victim, feeling like you are, again, Page of Pentacles, not worthy enough, not good enough to receive all these gifts. Listen, you can't keep doing this. This is your time to shine. This is all about you. You need to make sure that you feel great. That you feel great, you feel beautiful enough, you feel rich enough, you feel strong enough, you feel comfortable enough within you so that you can be fully exposed, and in this exposure fully receive these gifts that universe is trying to hand you out, Aquarius. Like, it's being gifted to you so much right now, and all you need to do is get out of your head, get into your body, and just like feel the Venusian energy and just receive it. Receive that beauty, receive the grace. I'm hearing, receive the grace. Oh, I feel like a preacher. Hey. No. So what is the Ace of Wands, please? I'm going to wrap this up soon. Ace of Wands comes with the Three of Swords. Yeah, it's growing pains. Remember I asked you, how does it feel to grow? Well, you're having growing pains, baby. That's what it is. You're in labor, or you are going to be in labor. And what are you in labor about? Balance, equanimity, fairness, harmony. You're birthing something that is within you. Something that has been planted in you. And it is expanding. I feel like, baby, you're just expanding. I feel like you are expanding, and you need to expand beyond your own limitations so that you can receive this. This is a very strong message, and it's pretty clear to me, I would say. I hope this really helps for whomever it is for. I'm really happy that you're watching live. Look at this. You get the Ace of Cups. Come on. This is your gift. You get the Ace of Cups with the Ace of Wands, and you get the Six of Pentacles. No, sorry, the Six of... why am I not hearing the words that I need to hear? The Six of Wands. So it's like, come on, like, you are the gift. You are the gift. And anybody and anything that doesn't appreciate you the way that you need to be appreciated, yeah, of course you can, like, you know, leave them to the past. But listen, you also want to ask yourself, how does it feel to grow out of something that you thought you were going to be in forever? And then when you're done with it, how does it feel to be done with it? Does it make you feel good to have grown out of your old shoes, out of your old clothes? You're bigger now, you know? Remember when somebody has a birthday and you being celebrated when you're a kid, and, you know, like your old grandma or your old neighbor or your old aunt or whatever comes, or your uncle, and says, oh, you've grown so big. Oh my God, you've grown so big. You're almost adult now. You know, it's like this kind of energy. It's like, wow, you are growing. I can see that you're growing. Everybody around you sees that you have shifted. Something within you has shifted, but you need to see it for yourself, and you need to get out there and get everything that fits you now, not that fit you then or that will fit you tomorrow. Well, maybe you can life plan, but that fits you now. If this is about clothes, get new style. If this is about your home environment, your work environment, your lifestyle choices, all that needs to be accommodated to where you are right now, because you're growing, and you're growing up, and you're growing into your own so much, Aquarius. Yay! I'm having a party here for you. All right, let's end this with, we got the Empress twice. Come on, you guys. Let's gonna end this with one of my cards that I've done myself and that I'm currently working on. So remember, all of the bookings, the scheduling, all of my tarot work, all of my divination will go towards setting this into motion and producing these cards. Let's see, for Aquarius, please. You know what you did get? Redemption. Yeah. Oh, I love you, Aquarius. This is so aligned. Yeah. All right. First of all, you need to embrace the growing big time. Embrace the growing pains, and then listen to this. Let go on all levels. Yeah? Let go on all levels, let it flow, release, and receive what it is that you are worthy of. And here we go. Here's the redemption card. Redeeming. Something is being redeemed. Something is being restored. Something is being brought back to you. You are being redeemed. And I would say gifted too with something special for you. Aquarius, please. Yeah, we have Uranus, which is your card, which stands for change. So there's change in the air for sure. And Uranus is all about, just as like Jupiter, that kind of expansive energy. But Jupiter is more like this floatiness, this kind of like flowy, expansive energy, like ooh, growing slowly, like water, right? Uranus is more of this combustion energy. It's like boom, sets you free, hurts really bad, but sets you free. Yeah? So there's some kind of change in the air, or there has to be some kind of change. There has to be, there has been some kind of change in the air, but it's good. It's good. You're breaking out of old molds. That's what I'm seeing for you. All right, my lovely Aquarius, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate your likes, your comments, your views. If you do want to book a personal reading, you can do so by sending me an email, and the email is in the description box below. And I will link these songs for you, and I wish you a happy, happy, happy birthday, and I'll see you in March.